And I want to thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, universe. Thank you to my spirit team. Thank you to my higher self. Thank you that I ain't on the path of destruction. And we about to get started with another video, y'all. And basically, as you can see in the title, it says basically these crash dummies or test dummies wasn't able to do reverse psychology on your life. So I know that channeling like earlier, these people was trying to, they've been with these, these good morning. They've been with a lot of false leaders on a lot of people's life. And good morning. And these false leaders have been traumatized. They have ended up developing PTSD and got traumatized. And now they are in the industry or just a false person. You don't have to be famous, in order to do dumb shit. But these false leaders had ended up getting a little bit of popularity and just started getting beside themselves. So being beside themselves, being besides themselves. Then they just start being beside themselves. Yes, I'm live. Hi. Thank you so much. So they've been grooming a whole bunch of kids all over the world. Even they will groom the evil kids and the good kids because they thought they was playing the devil. They wanted to play the devil because they thought they was gonna take over the world when the devil tricked them. So they was trying to be like they thought they was the devil, but they wasn't really the devil. They just did evil, thinking that they was the devil. But the devil don't necessarily do evil. He torment evil people. So also I already know that even with the job joke, to be funny about a job joke, that's only to keep me distracted. To think that's only in confusion. That's your joke to keep me distracted on what you got to say about my money. Nobody talking about that no more. We talking about the real life shit. Nobody give a shit about only money. That's all they care about, and that's all they will ever know. All right. So back to what I was saying. Um, yeah, back to what I was saying. They've been grooming kids for a long time, and they kept on going to psychic readings, grooming kids. So they knew about your future plans, especially anybody who have future plans of a dream home or future plans of. Hold on, let me try to calm, guys. So so yeah, all these people in the government, the industry, they've been grooming kids from all around the world, murdering, unaliving people from all around the world for decades, damn near. Then when they try somebody chosen, they all finna go down. You is who they should have never tried it with. They've been unaliving people. They've been gang stalking people. They've been harassing people. They've been getting people friends to join. They've been getting people boyfriends to join. They've been getting people girlfriend, all that to join. And matter of fact, hold on. Especially P. Diddy, let's see. When did when did um when did P. Diddy get in the industry. 1990. So, damn. You've been doing that to all the 2000 babies. In the 1990s, you've been doing unaliving all these people and all these false leaders. They went to your future, try to do reverse psychology on your future. So, say they trying to stop you from traveling the world. So, what is all everything that lead up to this point you about to travel the world? Or everything that's about to lead up to this point, people thinking they could disregard you, right? They thought that they kicked you out, disregarded you, right? You ended up uh, finding a new place. So you find a new place to go, and now it was just basically trying to do reverse psychology to other karmic people, and they have done so many unalivings. They did so much unalivings, they did so much trafficking, they did all this to do rituals on your future, and you still in alignment. On a lot of divine people future. And y'all still in alignment. They didn't get shit from what they did. But wasting their time trafficking, wasting their time unaliving people, wasting their time grooming the karmic females. They groomed everybody. Because that was their trauma. You wasted your time putting trauma on people that they still going down at the end of the day. That's what they did. Wasted their time putting their trauma on people. And thought they was gonna do reverse psychology on your life. So especially when they already knew that Disgracia, this karmic female Disgracia that was dating Belize, Diddy actually got in contact with Belize and told his ass to kick your ass to the curb. Or to try to do some type of reverse psychology. So they had the dude when I first got here, and this dude, they hacking my maps, told the dude to try to put me at a wrong location to think he was gonna traffic me. Because they did that to Disgracia. The same dude that you sent on me crashed the fuck out. Think he was gonna get me to crash out. So Disgracia, you went out there naked after Diddy told police to kick your ass out anyway. Just so he can make you become a monster. Or make you traumatized. It was all a plan to groom you just to get you to do fucked up shit. A lot of people have been groomed and they can become that. And a lot of other people have been groomed and they became fucked up. So basically, the damn dude and the dude's like, hey, you got any gas money? Because I'm not about to take you all the way. You was like, well, I don't got the gas money. I'm just trying to get my music off the ground and shit. So then you goddamn me. That was basically attempted murder. Because the dude had a disease. And the girlfriend did too. So while Disgracia at her most vulnerable moments, they took you to a rest area, had Michael touch on you and the cops. And you did it because did he do it? Yes, he did. So did it. No, you trying to get your music off the ground, so you at the rest area, letting the dude and his girl, Michael, and the cops use you as a test dummy in your vulnerable moment. In your most vulnerable moment. And you've been doing it since 2021. When Diddy first got you to sacrifice your own baby. And then you've been getting other females trafficked for a long time. As soon as divine feminists show up to the city, and you thought that they thought that You thought you was gonna have them dudes do it to divine feminine, but they ended up going the fuck down. And then the other guy, it was this other guy that they didn't, nobody used divine feminine. They took advantage of Disgracia, and that was PTSD to Disgracia. Cause she trying to figure out how the fuck you go out and work. Cause look, they had Disgracia. Basically what happened in Disgracia is she got kicked out by a dude, attempted murder, and crashed out. So they thought they was gonna try to do it to divine feminine. Well, we gonna try to kick you out, attempt murder with the hotel situation when they had the dude shoot the hotel. That was attempted murder. When you had the girl get on meth and act like her dude was possessed, that was all done by Diddy. All the way in Missouri. That's so sad. Attempted murder. They tried to attempt murder on you. They went down. So he tried to do reverse psychology with this karmic bitch. So they had a karmic bitch acting like she was destiny swap on you to do some type of ritual that you become her. That you become her trauma. They thought that if they teamed up to do everything that they trauma was, that you can be traumatized. So Diddy and these false ass bitches, they traumatized by people gossiping about them on social media. They traumatized about people using them in their most vulnerable moments when they got kicked out and was all alone and shit. They they got traumatized when they family left them for dead. When they family left them for they dead. When they nigga left them for dead. When they bitch left them for dead. So now they trying to take all them reasons and put it on you that they doing some type of traumatizing ritual, and it ain't work on you. They the only ones who crashed out when everybody did them wrong. So now they trying to force it on you and trying to get everybody to make it seem like, oh yeah, your family playing in your face, your frenemies playing in your face, they all backdoor you, all this, and we all bragging about it. Now let's see if you get traumatized. We don't give a shit. So now they trying to force it on us like, but we embarrassing you, but we don't give a fuck about what you did. We moved on. Y'all still stuck there with how you betrayed me or betrayed this person. They the only ones stuck. The family still stuck on how they betrayed you. We over there, they on a million plot. We damn near on our $1 million now. They on a million joke, on a million plot. While we over there, we've been learning multiple lessons. We on the right path. Only the Divine Collective, not the Cross Watchers, who sent on here to say unnecessary shit to get me to talk about some unnecessary shit. Especially a job. I don't give a fuck about that group chat steady telling you to talk about a job for me to repeatedly talk about that so you can distract me with talking about the real lesson. Give a fuck about that repeated shit they keep saying. So anyway, back to what I was saying. They did all that and get the fuck out of here. They did all that. So yeah. So now they see how it don't affect you. So now we gotta gossip about you to get you to feel like we just playing in your face. Everybody trying to make it known to y'all. Make it known to divine masculine, divine feminine. Since they not realizing that we playing in their face, let's make it known now. You found out, still ain't give a shit. They the only ones traumatized by that shit. Now they want to force it. Now everybody, let's make it known that we betrayed you since we don't give a fuck. Everybody, let's make it known. You gonna get our trauma. We know and we don't give a fuck. Y'all the ones who got hurt because your friend betrays you, your nigga betrays you, your bitch did you wrong. We don't give a shit. We learned the lesson on why that snake ass nigga was in our life. We learned the lesson I'm not finna ponder on shit because you don't want me to learn the lesson. Y'all distracting everybody else with the fake ass bitches. So let's get into the oracles, y'all. So everything that they ever done was to make you be traumatized. That was the plan. We're going to try to traumatize. We're going to try to give you our trauma so you can crash out like we did. That's their ultimate goal, is to get you traumatized. Everything, look, they got traumatized because everybody was gossip about them. So they got everybody gossip about you. You don't give a shit. They got traumatized when a nigga kicked them to the curb. Your nigga thought he kicked you to the curb. You still ain't give a shit. They try to take all the plans that happened to them that got them traumatized and try to do it on the divine people, and we didn't give a shit. We learned the lesson. We learned the lesson. We learned the lesson out of everything. Yes, we learned the lesson. And these false leaders, yes, that's all they plan. These are done by false leaders and all these people. This is their plan. Because they got insecure and they gave up. They sacrificed people that talked about them. They could not handle it that bad. They feel insecure about themselves, that they started hating themselves. Yes, because they mad that you elevating in life. And they stuck with trauma. And your life is their PTSD. Because they trying to figure out how they try to put their trauma on you and you still elevate. And you ain't crashing out like them. They wasn't able to break you. They wasn't able to traumatize you. Yes. And that's just really they go. And they was trying to do reverse psychology to stop you from getting to this new state of your life. Because they know that you was going to become aware and you was going to awaken. And everything they try to do, even grooming you as a child. They try to groom you as a child, that didn't traumatize you. They try to call you out your name, that ain't traumatize you. Everything that they ever did to you was their trauma. Not because of the people were just doing you in. Oh, we fucking her over. That's the only thing the people got to their name. I don't know if they bragging about, everybody trying to brag about how they did something to you. But we don't got time to even put that in a sentence. I don't got time for that. To be bragging like I did something to somebody. Y'all could have used that time to go worry about yourself. Yes. Yeah. They plan is to get you to feel insecure about how they feel about your life. So they don't talk shit about you or judge you because you doing bad. They talk shit about you and judge you because they hate their life. Or they will be talking about their own shit. They hate their life. And your life is giving them PTSD. Your life is making them insecure. So all they can do is say nasty and hurtful, mean things or whatever. Because why the fuck if they don't, you make it that your life, the fact that you're doing great in your life making them insecure. So they're not going to say good things about you. If they insecure about your life, they're going to say bad things about you. Because they're insecure about your life. Yes. Yeah. So you doing great, and these people had too much pride or had too much ego to try to target. Yeah. They had too much ego thinking that they was gonna target you, and it went bad. And you was protected. And it was people that was out there that supported you, and that made them your life keep think they gotta your life is making them have PTSD. Every single thing that you do giving them PTSD. And it don't matter about the family members or whatever who thought they was doing you wrong. No, they have PTSD about the people who were supporting you. They don't give a shit about those family members and shit who doing that. Nobody care. Nobody give a fuck about what they doing to you. No one cares. Now your family members think they gonna get clout, but nobody give a shit. They still traumatized about how it was people in your life that treated you right. They don't give a fuck about the ones who treated you wrong. The people who treated you wrong ain't affect you the way they wanted to. So they don't give a fuck about them people. Your friends betrayed you because they thought they was gonna get popularity. That ex-nigga, your family, they in the secret society with fucking industry plants, thinking that if they can get to break you, don't nobody give a fuck about them family members talking shit about you. Don't nobody give a fuck about the people who backdoor you. They would only care if they would have affected you the way it affected them when they became traumatized. No one cares. Now your family, they keep doing it. They keep trying to play in your face. Keep trying to be funny about some money, thinking they're going to get popularity. They keep trying to be funny about your money. That shit don't matter. And that's why, like I said, your family want to be funny about your money because that's all they know. That's all they know. Your family's slow. They don't know that they being used as sex dummies to try to get you to crash out. That's all them people know is money. They don't know shit else. So I'm thanking you, God, that I'm 24 and I know all these things. Some of my family or your family, 30 plus, that don't know this shit. How the fuck they embarrassing me? I'm 24, woke out here. How the fuck my family, goddamn me, 40 plus, still getting deceived by industry plants? No, you embarrassing your damn self. What the fuck you mean you embarrassing me? Or you being funny about my money? Why the fuck you only know about money and you don't know that you think that you got these test dummy ass, false ass rap bitches texting you to be funny about my money and you 40 plus listening to them? When I'm 24 and I know them bitches false. So who really looking stupid? Thank you, God, that I ain't nothing like some of my family members. Ain't no way they still that old, still listening to these false rap bitches. How the fuck they embarrassing me? I'm aware. At 24. Everybody that got deceived, damn, it was older than me. Y'all embarrass yourself. What you did didn't affect me. It didn't break me. You ain't got to keep repeating it. Oh, we going to repeatedly play in your face. Oh, this affecting you? No. I didn't know. So yeah, they repeatedly, yeah, these people was repeatedly messaging you. They thought they was oh yeah, y'all had these false bitches Yeah, texting you to talk about some shit that don't even matter. Just like my guy right now, he got me working from home because he said that the job I was working was a distraction. Don't nobody who ain't God gotta tell me what I need to do for my money. My God told me, I need you to work from home. I don't want you to go to them jobs right now. First off, they doing too much on the road. And second off, my God said, this job distracting you. So I need you to work from home. This is what God told me, not people. Now people think they still trying to be funny about some money when I already know what my God told me. I need you to stay on home. Look. I need you to stay on target at home. Can you work from home for me? Because that job is a distraction. Fuck people telling me they ain't God. I don't give a fuck about my family trying to be funny about some money. I know what my God told me to do. Y'all don't know what God told y'all to do. Y'all only know what rap bitches telling you to do. That's the only thing y'all know about some money and what a rap bitch telling you to do. A test dummy rap bitch. So that ain't, thank you so much for the gifts. So that joke ain't gonna work on me. That joke most definitely ain't gonna work. They can't put me in confusion. Because I already know what God told me to do. And I'm asking God, I'm like, you sure? Are you sure you don't? Because, mind you, I was working about 2, 3, 4 jobs. And my God said, just work the job from home. So if God told me what the fuck to do, what the fuck you think I'm finna allow another nigga to put me in confusion with they weak ass jokes? Because they don't know shit else. So rebirth, yeah, this was all for you to find out the truth. You are protected, and they ain't get nothing from what they did. They going down. They listening to tests. Okay. They was over there listening to motherfucking test dummies. Your family members the only one looking slow as hell. Because I know. Y'all the one taking orders from test dummy bitches who crashed out when they caught HIV. You thinking they famous because they got fake ass views. You letting these rap bitches get in your ear to tell you what to do with your own daughter, own cousin, own sister, own brother, own niece, own kid, child. Because you think you going to get some clout off of some rap bitches who don't got nothing to their name but HIV. Telling your family that they going to get them clout. Telling your frenemies that they going to get them clout. They don't even got clout. They got fake views. The only person that got embarrassed in this situation, Divine Feminine, was your family. Was your frenemies. They the only ones who looking dumb. You know. Just like me. I know. They too grown to begin to deceive like that. So they made a mistake. You already know the truth. It was a trap. They got deceived. It's a trap. You still found out the truth and you are protected. These people was being prideful and they made a mistake. Yeah, these people being prideful about some money was a mistake. Now y'all got these rap bitches telling your family to be funny about some money when these rap bitches don't even got nothing to their name. But HIV. They don't even got popularity. All this shit is bots. And the police hacking they platform to just put them in the forefront. To get y'all to believe that they famous. So thank you, God, that I'm nothing like that. do anything for the clout. So you stayed on target and you found the message. You know the truth. And they going through it. And they going to jail. And they got the seed. And yeah, this you about to have the support. Yeah, you had the support in this new beginning. Like I said, nobody gives a shit about those people who did you wrong. They still got PTSD by the people who did you right. The people who did you wrong didn't matter. You didn't become traumatized. You didn't let that affect you. So they don't give a shit about the motherfuckers who did you wrong. Cause they not satisfied because they didn't get what they want out of it. It said, especially that track called I Don't Know You by Slim Easy. I gotta go check that out because I don't remember making a song like that. Thank you. So yeah. And you still giving them PTSD, how you still getting treated right. And these people were so traumatized by how people were treating you right, and that's why they unalived them people. Because they trying to figure out why y'all ain't use her in the most vulnerable situation, why y'all ain't traffic her when she was going through it, and how come y'all ain't deceive her when she ain't had nothing. Now I'm finna unalive all the people, use them people as reverse psychology, and cause your life gave me PTSD. We don't give a fuck about the family members who betraying you. We betraying them. They the ones who look at dumb as hell. And we also traumatized because you know. So then it's more traumatizing that you know that your family members and them did it and you still don't give a shit. Now they traumatized by that. Now you got them traumatized because you're not traumatized by what they did to you. They hurt about the support you get. They hurt because the people that hurted you didn't matter to you. And they just hurt. You giving them PTSD. Everything that you do in your life, giving them PTSD. They trying to figure out how they had to do all this weak ass shit for popularity and you could just be yourself. You get on your platform, just being yourself. They trying to figure out when you was broke and you ain't had no money and shit. And motherfuckers, they had people were judging them and they rushed a prostitute because they was being judged about some money. And they trying to figure out how come we keep judging you about your money and you keep getting more money, but you ain't selling your body like we had to. And yeah, mad because you ain't got to sell your body, and mad because you ain't got to play with corpse and get traffic and just let niggas do shit to you. That's why they mad. Everything that you do, PTSD to them. So they just line and line. They get just, it's a deep ass loss. But you ain't worried about it. They holding on to these lies. But don't worry, because people already know. They want to hide it, but everybody knows. And they did this stupid ass shit. And yeah, all these people snaked you or whatever. You still doing good. And they joke not funny. That's not make you insecure. Yeah. They repeatedly do shit and you don't care. So they in regrets. Yes. That you elevating, yeah. So yeah, they in deep regrets for trying to be funny about some money and they going through the worst. Had these snake ass people worry about your money anyway. So the difficult truth. And yeah, they in regrets and they in fear about you had to, yeah. So yeah, these people worry because you know that, the universe or excuse me, they know that the universe put you in a sit still position so you can learn the lesson. So yeah, you had to let go of this job you was working at. You had to let go of the job you was working at. Because this is what God said. He told you to quit. Because he said that was distracting you. And these people the people that were trying to be funny, the people who were trying to make jokes about God telling you to sit still about leaving a job, and they were trying to be funny about your money, they had the wrong person. God finna humble them. You know why God finna humble them? Because God told you to sit still. And they trying to be funny about your money like, girl, go work. Yeah, I'm at work. Yeah, at work, clocking in. Job, J-O-B, clocking. Yeah, I'm about to be at work, getting money. But it's all to try to be funny. Because they already knew that God told you. They already knew that God told you sit still. Because if you don't sit still, this job gonna distract you, and you're not gonna learn the lesson. So these people were trying to put you in confusion by being funny about a job. And God got them, he taking their job. They going through the worst right now. Because they wasn't being humble about a situation that God told you. Now when these people start losing their money and job, they doing it to me right now, jealous because I'm running my second small business and don't have to work like they do. Mind you, it's a small business. Right. Because you got your own business. So yeah, these people, they about to go through the worst though. They had the wrong person to do this too. God put you in a sit still position because he needed you to know something. Yeah, they don't view it as work because they can't do it. Of course they don't view it as work because they can't create their own business. They don't view what you enjoy. They don't view when you. Yeah, the friendship is over. A lot of this year, you supposed to, those snake ass friends, that ex nigga, on my collective. You were supposed to lead that ex, lead them snake ass friends. You're not finna be around your family like that as much no more. Cause they snakes. They snakes. And them people, they was trying to make jokes about your money to put you in confusion about why God got you in the position you in. So these people wasn't trying to be humble about a situation that God put you in, told you to leave a job because he needed you to know something, and they thought they was being funny about a situation God put you in. God about to humble their ass. Now they finna lose money. You already know the truth. Yep, people that you trusted or family had a hidden agenda. Yeah, your ex, yeah, his nasty. Okay, and we got this person that said, you a runner, stop it. How you know I'm a runner? Explain that to me so we can see if the way you explain it is going to get you in jail. Let's say this. How am I a runner? How you know that I'm just some type of runner? Let's see how smart you sound. Because I never was a runner. I know as a child, like I said, as a child, I was basically, they try to have sex with a minor. I was a minor they was trying to have sex with. Never a runner. never a runner, never a hoe. I was just a child. I was a minor that they kept trying to fuck. So never a runner. For all the people who want to say that, I was a minor getting fucked. So do you want to repeat that back again? How you could go to jail for child pornography? You ain't never seen me. I'm never a runner. I ain't never got trained. I never got a train ran on me. Don't project that on me, bitch. Yeah, man. Yes. And I'm not gonna discuss this video. Trauma. Everybody has P. Diddy trauma. Yes. Yes, they bear the criminals. Criminals, you are not the delinquent. Yes, I know. That's why people need to, before they get to talking, to brag about, because I ain't had that much sex as a grown adult. So if they try to be funny about some shit, it's only about them trying to be funny about a minor. And go to jail for that. For having, like, as simple as that. But I'm not gonna make that about that. Yep. Just like even at this, right? Say like, even I'm not gonna make this read them, but guess what? Say like somebody like, yeah, I know how your vagina look. All right. So what if I ask you how you know that? Cause I got videos of your body and shit. Because you're exploiting me, you could go to jail for that. These people trying to brag about some shit that they just need to keep on hush. You trying to be funny about how my body look, but how you even know what my body look like? You trying to be funny about how my vagina look, but how do you even know what it look like? Because you're going to jail? Like that what they saying, they need to be quiet about. Because they know it's not hard. Yes. So you're on the right path, victory. Victory. You're lucky, you're blessed, and you getting everything you want, celebration. They ain't getting nothing from these plots. And they look dumb as hell. And they didn't want you to know about this loss. They wanted to hide it. And God said, I wanted you to find out the truth. So all these jokes they was doing, about to backfire. It's about to backfire. So God said, yeah, they wanted to hide from you this loss. So everything, yeah. God, that's about to backfire for people trying to put you in confusion about what God told you to do. So that's what's popping up. Hi. They already know that the God or whoever you believe in, they already know that the universe told you, sit still. And what the fuck? Hold on, y'all. 1 second. And I know that they even be hacking. They all y'all that was hacking to put certain notifications on my phone to project that I speak about your distractions. It's about to return to sender. Steady hacking to put just unnecessary shit for me to discuss your distraction. No. Who the fuck thought that gave you permission to think to hack my phone about some motherfucking money to distract me by talking about that so I won't learn the real lesson? It's about to backfire. God about to humble their ass so bad. Victory about to backfire. You getting everything you want. And you lucky and blessed, you know all the truth. Celebration. And your family, God seen what your family was doing. Worry about your man. God seen how your family was worried about your man. And they knew that something about once you become aware of something, you was about to move in with this man. But it ain't about you getting this man. It's about you just being aware. They trying to hide it from you because they know that, okay, well, all we got to do, let's make the distractions be funny with you, distract you. You going to be hurt by what we saying and distract you by what we saying because I know that once you find this out, you about to get with this man, so we don't want you to know. We want you to always talk about how we being funny about your money instead of what God really wants you to know. Still ain't work. Dumbass shit. They ain't get nothing from that. Trying to hide shit by causing problems. And they all going through loss. A lot of them lost their job, losing money. Of course, God gives and he takes. God gives and he takes. And he's seeing how all these people, like I said, he's seeing how they was with your family, hacking your damn phone, putting notifications about money being funny with certain ads, trying to project with these ads and all that, having people gossip so we can read their energy about some bullshit that don't matter, so we don't figure out the real lesson. They are cursed, man. Then they gonna have the audacity, because you know a phone is energy. Then they had the audacity to be in your phone energy, thinking that they was gonna put unnecessary notifications or have people unnecessarily trolling so you can discuss. Yes, so they can discuss, so you can, especially as me as an energy reader, they feel like if we gonna be in your phone energy, we gonna hack you and we gonna try to be funny about money so we can just keep that in the energy, how we being funny about your money. And they are cursed for thinking that you was gonna be in my phone energy hacking, having my family do it, frenemies. You're all finna get cursed. Random ass people do it in these weak ass songs. They all cursed. That's why they should before. Look, that's why I said, look, pride always comes before a fall. And I ain't falling off. I know what my God told me to do. Time's up. They should have never did it. And they ain't getting no clout from it. They hate the fact they ain't getting nothing from this. Yes. Lesson from the past. You still figured out the lesson from the past when they was doing them dumbass distractions. And like with me, yeah, time's up. And like with me, see, I'll find out what they did and I'll speak on it once, but I'm still going to figure out the rest. That still ain't going to be a distraction to me, though. I might know what you're doing, but that ain't going to be a distraction to me. So you thought you kept forcing it. Just kept trying to be, man, had your karmic family kept trying to be funny about your money. Kept trying to be funny. That shit about to backfire, man. Because they were trying to stop God. It wasn't even about you. They was trying to stop God. Now all these damn karmic family members, they doing it because they thinking that they stopping your marriage if you unaware of something. Well, we trying to be funny about, literally, we trying to be funny about your money so we can distract you because we know that once you find out these things, you're going to get into this partnership. But what they don't know is it didn't have shit to do with if you getting this relationship or not. It was about God telling you to listen. So these people that was trying to stop you from learning something that God wanted you to know, they are about to be humble. They about to get a rude awakening for trying to stop God from showing you the lesson. This ain't got shit to do about the marriage. Yeah, we just need you to be, we need you to be unaware We need you to be unaware, because once you become aware, you're going to get into this marriage. So everybody distract her with just talking shit about her, talking shit about her money, talking shit about just all that. Because once she find out all these things, she getting into this marriage. It don't got nothing to do with the marriage. It got everything to do with God just making this person be known so she don't be like y'all dumbass. Y'all the only ones who unaware. They over there thinking they thinking that, well, all we got to do is stop you from becoming unaware and we going to stop a marriage. Ain't no damn marriage. This is about me becoming aware so I can get them snake ass niggas out my circle. And God allowed my family to be funny about my money so I can know that I don't need to be around him. Simple as that. God allowed y'all to do what y'all did so I'm out of here so I can get y'all out my circle. Simple as that. The friends that I had, they was never really friends. They was sent in my life. They was sent. So they did this injustice, yeah. It was just all for me to find out, to become aware to the things of this world. So I don't get deceived like them. My gangster cuz can show up anytime he want to. He can reveal himself to me right now. The fuck? And my divine masculine just don't want to get in my God way. So they thinking that, yeah, we've been slowing down, y'all. No. He can reveal himself right now to me if he wanted to. He could be right here. You know that he can reveal himself to me. He might be, I might be sitting on top of him, right? Don't you know he can still reveal himself to me? Y'all ain't stopping him from doing nothing. He just getting out of God's way. This ain't got shit to do with trying to make me unaware about a fucking marriage. You got cash out? Yeah, let me put it in the comments. So yes, I am So yes, y'all, check out the pinned comment. There's my Cash App, PayPal, Apple Pay, my Chime, my Apple Pay the same as Zelle. If you guys want a personal reading, it's in the comments. And if you want to donate, you can. You don't have to. It's not required. Questions. And thank y'all so much for the gifts. Thank you so much for the gifts. Like I said, donation is not required. Personal reading is not required. But if you want one for yourself, I got you. But I'm doing a collective reading for y'all, okay? Nobody got to pay for this. Only for personal readings, okay? So back into the reading, guys. So they did this injustice because they didn't want you to be with your partner. So they try to cause these problems and troll you just for you to still find out the truth. Moving forward, they hate that they ain't getting nothing from it. So yeah. So yeah, it was just God wanted you to be aware because God needed you to be aware because he don't want you to turn out like your family getting deceived by dumb bitches. So my God had to allow me to become aware. It don't got nothing to do with me we got to stop you from becoming aware because then you're going to get this marriage. God had to make sure that I become aware so I wouldn't be like them frenemies who got deceived by test dummies. So I wouldn't be like my ex-nigga who got deceived by test dummies. So I wouldn't be like my karmic family who got deceived by test dummies. It was all so I don't become like them. Not about no motherfucking marriage. This wasn't about no motherfucking love. Talking about we trying to stop you from becoming aware to stop your marriage. This all to become aware so we don't become like them. About no motherfucking marriage. So they did this injustice and worked together. Yeah. Hi. Thank you. So you found out the lesson from the past, even after they did all this injustice. You found out all the truth. And now you about to be together with your lover. This lover just ain't want to get in God's way. He gonna come towards you though. Thank you. Ha. Yeah. So something was unfinished. So it said unfinished word. Oh yeah, they didn't want to stop. These people, they don't want to stop talking about your word. This they plan, I guess. They don't want to, these people, they don't want to stop. It said unfinished work or not finishing work or they don't want, because they didn't want you to know. Now they having a nightmare because they wanted to hide it, but time is up. You're on the right path. You know exactly what happened. And you still been making a little bit of money. You doing great and they mad. You doing great and they mad that they teamed up against you to do this conflict. But you already know. Time's up. Secret revealed. So yeah, that's what it said. These rap bitches, these karmic bitches, were telling these motherfuckers to say something about your word. But you great, but great. The truth still revealed. And they mad that you stayed focused even after they was doing all this conflict or whatever, teaming up against you or whatever. Secret revealed. Secret revealed. You know. You know. And the clock is ticking. The clock is ticking. It said the time is up for something, but the clock is ticking for something else new. then, yeah, like I said, like these people over there, yeah, we want you to be unaware because then you're going to get into this marriage. But the fact that you aware is what helped save your life. Got shit that this will help save your life. Not no motherfucking marriage. Because they the only ones still doing dumb shit at they big ass age. So yeah, we already discussed that. Yes, and we're going to end it off like that. Not like that. I'm going to keep going. But yeah, they had them messaging you, talking about what they had, when they was working. Yeah, I'm working. Every time you text them, at work. Trying to be funny though. But trying to be funny about it though. That's about to backfire badly too. So they thought it was great to be over there with your family doing this, plying on you, and bragging about this ex or some shit. It don't make no sense. So you still found out the truth. Yeah, working from home, and you still found out the truth. So yeah, these people was creating a drama, trying to troll you, and you still found out the truth for something. It was already prophesied that you was going to find out about these laws. This you was going to go through these trials and tribulations. You had to figure out something. In this new beginning, it was all according to plan. You are in alignment. You are in alignment. Plot twist, you know. So yeah, they was being told to do that. They couldn't put you in confusion. You still found out the truth. Yeah, we know about they was with these strangers cannot put you in confusion. This karmic family cannot put you in confusion. Even they was repeatedly doing it, you still great. They wasn't able to put you in confusion. And just kept repeating themselves. Kept repeating themselves. Kept repeating themselves. Shit still didn't matter. So authority figure or something. So yeah, something about these cops, they are being watched. And they about to go to jail for what they did. So yeah, these damn, goddamn me, telling these motherfuckers. So yeah, these cops or authority figures was telling these people to rush in to try to put you in confusion. And you about to be moving on up. You about to get this inheritance. And yeah, they didn't want to quit. They gonna have to quit now. So yeah, they need to stop. They didn't want to stop. They wasted their time with these strangers because you still figured it out. And it's the end of something. And they going through a storm. Thank y'all so much for the gifts. So, y'all, I'll be back with another video, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe, guys. And before I end it, anybody want a personal reading? I'm going to give about 4-5 minutes. And after the 5 minutes up, nobody want to read, and I'm just going to end it off. But I will be back with another video. You're welcome. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all like and subscribe and turn on the post notifications, y'all. See y'all later.